This episode of the Pie Strong podcast is brought to you by CosBuild. For all your construction needs, contact Anthony Costa at www.cosbuild.com.au. Improve your living space with CosBuild. We're also brought to you by Dubbo BJJ. Coach Jaron is a savage when it comes to self-defense and getting in shape. Contact him on Instagram. His handle is at Dubbo BJJ. Strap in. Hope you enjoy the episode. Righto, welcome back to the Pie Strong podcast. Scrap recaps. Take two, because I was just giving Jack a bit of a glaze for his new computer, and then it crashes. But anyway, we're on. Zoom.
Wasn't the gear, brother. It was Zoom, brother.
Scrap recaps. So we got UFC Noche, Lopez versus Silva. So Matt was just saying
it was a great card.
He was bored through it, which was pretty surprising because I was pretty entertained. I feel like we had a very good Sunday of fight events. We'll get through everything, but first cab off the rank, Daniil Donchenko. He was the finalist, or this was the finals for the Ultimate Fighter. So this Daniil Donchenko made me fucking laugh at the weigh-ins. He turned up with his mate, and his mate took his shirt off and went to stand on the scale because I didn't know who the cunt was. I didn't watch the Ultimate Fighter. And then they sort of laughed at each other, and then they swapped. So the actual fighter stood on the scale.
Fought a few people.
You got me. So yeah, this guy had fucking vicious elbows. It was a decent fight. Round 1 KO. He just beat the brakes off this Rodrigo fella. Next fight was Alice Pereira, who is not related to Alex Pereira. They said on the broadcast.
Allegedly.
I was going, what the fuck? She's not even related, but youngest fighter on the UFC roster. She was undefeated, so another undefeated fighter's gone down. I think that's 32 this year.
Another O gone.
Still pretty crazy. So that was a split decision. So not the worst loss. And then we had Alden Correa versus Alessandro Costa. So this
was a good fight.
He trains with Josh Van. So he had a very similar style and very entertaining. And he was a massive underdog too.
Looks like him too. Bit of Josh Van lookalike.
Little stumpy little flyweight. Next up, we had Zach Reese versus Cedricus Dumas. And if you don't like Dumas, this fight could not have gone any better because he got kicked in the nuts so bad that he could not walk. They stretched him out of the arena.
Jesus Christ. Zachary Reese with the nut shot.
Yeah, insane. Jesus Aguilar, another underdog, beats Luis Gural.
But this was a good decision. It was a competitive fight through. I thought, look, personally, actually I won't say it. I felt like, if you're going to say Luis or Louis, I felt like he won the fight with the last round. But I thought the commentators were riding Jesus' dick.
Yeah, stats are close.
But it was the last round. Takedown, one. Yeah.
Decent fight. Tatiana Suarez, she won the first 2 rounds convincingly and then sort of fell off in the third. Copped a lot of damage. Well, not a lot of damage, but got beat up a little bit in the last round.
We said that. We said Suarez would absolutely demolish her. Isn't it weird that Amanda Lemos has only 5 losses? It feels like everyone has fucking beaten her. Like,
you said the same thing last week.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, how many times have you said she's won?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Obviously 15 times.
I've got a rookie. I've got a rookie autograph card of hers, and I can't remember who she was fighting, but I remember getting the card and going, fuck yeah, and then she lost the next fight. And I was like, can't.
It's like I can't remember the last time she won.
Let's have a quick
look. I was about to say, click on the link here. We're giving some fucking females here some. That's not her, surely. What's going on there?
What the hell? No.
God damn. She's 38.
She beat that young Sheila, Yasmin Lucindo.
Well, let's go back to decision.
She beat Mackenzie Dern. That's a good win. She lost to Vienna Jandiroba. She lost to Zhang Weili.
Is that the one with the white guy?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know where she's looking at.
Michelle Gomez.
Poor thing. She's all self-conscious about it because she always walks out in sunglasses. Like, what's the point?
No, she fucked. Sorry.
They're going to fucking see your eyes when you fight anyway.
Ripped on her. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What do you got?
Decision code. Maybe I was just way too harsh on her.
I think you are.
Yeah, I think you are
fuck
too.
me dead.
Most of her losses are
She's a
before the
fucking decent
UFC.
fighter.
Well, she's only lost twice in the UFC. 3 times now.
3 times.
Sorry, they're Lemos.
Oh, she's already... Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say something stupid then. Let's move on from that.
Rightio, next up was Claudio Puelles versus Joaquim Silva. So, yeah, Puelles, he always looks half decent, but then just does dumb shit. Like, I don't know. He's got potential, but it's just not fitting for him, is it? He's not putting it together.
That's the first time I've ever seen Joaquim, if that's what you want to call him. GSP, the 2.0.
They'll call him Joaquim.
Yeah, Joaquima. He definitely looked a better fighter throughout. Jeez, that looks nothing.
Cunt's got
like.
1,000 fights by the look of it. Drakkar close. So he's been hit and miss, this fella. Arman Sarukian beat him.
1,000 fights. I love it.
Yeah. He's been fighting in the UFC since 2015 by the look of it.
Has one fight every 6 years.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, but look at the total shots. Just go back in them stats. Like, just... Yeah. The takedowns on Claudio. Yeah, right.
We had Jose Medina versus Dusko Todorovic. Submission first round. I had this guy for a KO, so he fucked up my multi. So I think the Mexicans went 6-0 on this card because I thought this guy was Mexican. I'm like, fuck.
Shout out to the Mexicans.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what he is. He's not Mexican. On to the main card. We had Fatty Boy. Oh, no, he's not first.
Yeah.
We had Santiago Luna versus Lee Kang. This Luna looked like a world beater towards the end of this fight. He got cracked a couple of times at the start, but looked amazing.
Yeah.
The punches didn't phase him. He like walked through.
There was a couple there that phased him.
But if it did phase him, he recovered well and just pushed through it. But yeah,
I went away.
You want to get some head movement.
Probably just as they were interviewing the last fight of the prelims.
Yep.
And I come back to this fight and him just fucking smoking him. I'm like, here we go.
Fuck, it was deafening, The old crowd, they showed out. And then we had Alex Hernandez versus Diego Ferreira. Ferreira looked pretty good.
The first round was good for Ferreira.
Yeah. Alex got a vicious knockout.
I wanted Alex to get fucking smoked, to be honest.
It went way too late. He
did the same thing he did to Chase Hooper, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was it Chase Hooper? Yeah.
4 weeks
Just
ago.
caught him.
Do you know what made me hate Alexander Hernandez?
The shit he did with the Cerrone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Fucking
yeah. So he just tried to do the Conor McGregor route and it backfired.
Cowboy Cerrone, he's probably most highlighted fucking knockout. Well, not knockout, but the old left-right head kick, the Robert Whittaker special, is on Alexander Hernandez. Yeah, that's him, bro.
Yeah, right.
That's him. He talks so much shit. I'm the new dog in town. You're going to get smoked.
He's got a decent win streak now, though, doesn't he? Because
he does.
You were looking at Amanda Lemos like, all she does is lose.
Yeah.
I look at this cunt like all he does is lose, but he doesn't.
Right. But he has 8 times. And one of them was Cowboy.
So his last loss, 2024, Damon Jackson, Bill Algeo in 23.
He's on a 3-fight win streak. But
so 2022 he lost to Billy Q and
Money Moicano.
The lightweight division is so stacked that
Thiago Moises.
Like he needs so much more than that to even be considered a contender.
Well, no one even knows his
against
name,
in the
bro.
top fucking 10, he loses.
No one even knows his name.
So what'd you say? What streak is he on?
A 3-fight win streak.
Yeah, right. So Austin Hubbard, Kurt Halabar,
Chase Hooper.
So he's won 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
El Gran Chungo. What a dude. We got the fatty boy, Kevin Gaston.
Good on him, bro. Good on him. Well done. I'm going to call you Kelvin tonight.
No, I think this is
he
putrid.
Fucking missed weight. This is putrid.
I'm going to give Kelvin a shout out.
Fat piece of shit missed weight. It's his job.
Bro, what's his age now? What is he, 51?
I want to know how many fucking times he's missed weight. Because he's had a heap of catch weight fights. I think I might be better looking at Wikipedia for this.
And DC came out in defense of Dustin about this fight. And he was spot on, man. He was absolutely spot on.
DC was spot on.
Good on him for taking the fight. Like, it takes a lot of heart and a lot of balls to take that
He's only
fight
33.
someone who misses weight.
But he wanted the cash, didn't he? That's what...
Yeah, of course. But...
Yeah.
And rightfully so. The other guy didn't...
oh, look at that. Fucking hell.
Didn't make the weight.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen with you. My bad. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I know.
You can also see fight of the night, fight of the night, fight of the night, fight of the night, performance of the night. Not bad. Not bad. Good size. Does it say miss weight on there somewhere?
Yeah, it should say in...
Go
It'll
up
say
the
like
top, the
catch weights
latest
and
one.
shit.
Go up to the top, the latest one, so we know what we're looking for.
Oh, wrong way. That's the bottom. Catch weight, 191.
Where does it say that? Oh, yeah, catch weight.
In
There
notes.
we go. Right.
So losers... Fuck, it's win-loss, win-loss, loss-loss. Fucking hectic.
Originally a TKO performance return to catch weight. There you go, against Johnny
Hendricks
Hendricks.
missed weight.
What was that? UFC 200. Fuck, that's the wrong time, eh? Catch weight just there to Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley missed weight.
Catch weight there. Shit. Nico Masoki.
Missed weight. I think he missed weight on the show too, didn't he? He was on Ultimate Fighter
against
10.
Robert Whittaker, yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's crazy.
Shit
this
cunt.
same guy made the weight for a title fight and had one of the best fights of his career against Israel Adesanya. And now he's just a bucket of shit.
But what about the double standards? Like the guy from Paris, I can't remember his name, that champion from Octagon, I think it was, the black fella. He missed weight in the fight against Pitbull, and then they cut him.
No, he didn't get cut.
Oh, well, at the time they cut him, but you said...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept him. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So those double standards, where Kelvin's just a shitbag missing weight all the time, is known for missing weight, and the UFC just let it happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
not a fan of that.
Battle missed twice and then he was cut.
Yeah. That's a very good point.
What the fuck has Battle done for UFC?
Yeah,
sweet fuck all.
Good point.
Kevin Gastelum.
Another good point. Good points everywhere, boys.
Bro.
Good points. Good points.
Bro.
Right. So Dustin looks fairly good in the fight, but yeah, KG just etched it out.
He had moments. KG was just too
look at
quick
the fucking
just a bit crisper boxing, man.
And strike count.
That Mexican chin though, man, fucking just on display.
Dustin outstruck him.
Yeah, but ready, outstruck him. 1 from 6 takedowns. It's just the knockdown. It gives it, 57 to 64, but he's got a higher percentage. Total strikes 69 to 58, but he's got a higher percentage. So he threw less, but what he did counted. Did a bit more damage to the face. Looked horrible, looked sloppy, knocked him down. The takedown was just out of pure fucking exhaustion. So he wasn't stopping that.
I reckon Dustin looks like Tom Hardy. He resembles Tom Hardy. Next up, we got Rafa Garcia versus Jared Gordon. So the interesting thing about this one, Jared Gordon got hit by a car and popped something in his knee just after the weigh-ins and still decided to fight.
Do you know what it reminded me of when I read the story? Happy Lookout, Happy Gilmore. He gets hit. I'm just a doctor. What do I know?
Oh, fuck. But yeah, he had a knee brace on, which I thought was odd at the time, and it makes sense. So, yeah.
Turns out Rafa, for the first 2 rounds, just kicked his leg. So
then we
I didn't see that fight. Did he really just attack the leg?
No.
No, okay. Fuck, I would have.
So in the co-main, Rob Font versus David Martinez.
Disappointed in Rob Font in this fight.
But David Martinez, don't discredit him. He looked amazing. His striking is vicious, man. Like how hard those kicks were coming. Like there was just no regard for safety when he was throwing these fucking kicks. It was violent. I thought Rob done well to survive.
I felt like you just, maybe gave David too much of the octagon and just let him rule the fucking middle for way too much of the fight. And I suppose it's easy for me to say as a fucking couch potato, but, you know, we as fans, we get the right to criticise and analyse, and that's what I'm going to say, Rob. Definitely. Come on the show. I'll tell you to your face. Jokes.
And then of Australia.
The main event.
Fight of the fucking whole
fucking
event.
Insane.
Yeah.
This is up there with like fight of the year. Has to be.
Yeah, but can you put it there because it didn't go the full distance?
I wouldn't say fight.
Or performance of the year.
Performance,
definitely for Diogo.
Yeah.
Knockout of the year. I'll put him in that.
Oh, man. How close was Jon Silva to winning the fight too as well? Like, is that fucking spinning back fist was... He's very lucky it landed because he
What about the front kick?
Yeah, he was
straight to like the bottom of the jaw, and he just like walked through it.
Yeah,
what a tuno.
Me gusta.
He was a bit salty, old Jon Silva, though, wasn't
There's a lot around this. We got a bit of in the news as well. There was a hotel. They had a bit of a blue. We're trying to fight after the weigh-ins. There was a lot going on.
Trying to land a final blow.
A lot of coaches, and I don't think Diego likes that shit, apparently.
No. So Rob Font lost me my big multi. So I just put $50 on Diego because he was an underdog. And as they were walking out, the energy that Jon Silva had, I'm like, fuck, I should have just threw $50 out in the gutter. Like his confidence and everything, he was just oozing with it, eh? And I thought, fuck, this cunt's on. And then the first round starts and Diego gets a takedown basically straight away, eh, and beats the fuck out of him. It was
Mad
beautiful to watch
as well.
And Silva just didn't have an answer, hey. And then the second round starts, and I thought, oh, Diego's a bit too confident here. He's going to get finished. But he was cracking him with fucking everything. And then after the fight says it was his game plan to get hit and give him confidence so he could finish him. That's exactly what happened.
Mm.
Like gets this mad spinning elbow and fucking just cracks him. I thought the fight was
Do you believe that?
I don't know.
Well, there's a video in the that we've got coming up in the news. We'll watch a bit later, or we can watch it now. That basically is just him for like a month practicing that spinning elbow in those situations where someone's rushing.
Jon Silva does rush, doesn't he? Like
he said he wanted to give him the confidence so he'd rush in, and then he said that was the game plan. But fuck, that's balls of steel to have that game plan and go, I'm going to get hit by a fucking dangerous striker. That's insanity, absolute insanity.
Trust in your chin.
So that card, I really enjoyed it. If it was a pay-per-view, I don't think I would have rated it as high as others this year. I probably would have rated that because it was meant to be a pay-per-view. So
I'm so glad that wasn't a pay-per-view.
I'd put that around a 6 out of 10. So, but I was still pretty happy with it.
Without the Diego Silva fight, it's a fucking 3.5 at best.
And then next up we had Canelo versus Crawford. So I think it was like
Jack got me on this one too as well.
10:45, the UFC ended, and then this one was starting on Netflix. So
how good are these Netflix events, man?
I enjoyed it. So I feel like there was still a lot of clunkiness. So Mario Lopez, for whatever fucking reason, I don't consume boxing, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is he part of?
No, he's just actually I don't.
Is
what
he the
fuck was
Mexican?
he interviewing Mark Wahlberg for?
Yeah, it made more sense for Mark Wahlberg to be there than Mario Lopez, I thought, because Wahlberg's a massive
I love you, brother.
fan.
I love you too, brother. I love you, brother. Yeah, brother, I love you.
But the weirdest thing,
I love you, brother.
So Mario Lopez is sitting on a panel with some other old heads, old boxers, I don't know who they were, but he had a DoorDash bag. And he pulled out golf balls and threw one to...
Yeah, that was cheesy.
And I'm going, what the fuck's going on? He goes, oh, this is what they do outside the ring. And they were just killing time, right? Because there was still prelim fights going on.
Can you hit him as well as he hits him?
Yeah, and then
he's
pulls
looking
out
at the golf balls and say, I don't know what the fuck this is, but...
And then pulls out a chessboard and said, that's Crawford's hobby, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, it's a digital age. Why you got to be so lame and pull this shit out of a bag where you could have like a package together, you know what
Brad,
I mean?
I'm going to stop you there. The last 30 seconds, listen to what you said. He pulled out a DoorDash bag. You know what I mean? Like it's. I think it's genius marketing because you're remembering this DoorDash bag. So as a sponsor, you're not caring about fucking what's actually happening, but you've recognised that brand, right?
I got DoorDash yesterday too.
Yeah, there you go. Subliminal messaging. So
I thought it was lame as fuck.
it was lame, but
wasn't a
DoorDash
fan.
got their money from it because you're mentioning them. I've mentioned them 3 times now. DoorDash sponsor us.
So it was pretty cool to see like the UFC staff there or TKO staff. So that Heidi Androl was there on the mic. It was just refreshing. I liked the familiarness of it.
Yeah.
Jon Anik
Jon
was on
Anik.
it.
Jon Anik was the best
fucking
commentator.
goat.
Yeah.
He was the
He
goat
carried
man
him.
in that. He fucking 100% carried him, just like he does for the UFC. He keeps everyone on track. He keeps the talk and chat happening. You know, he's just so engaging in the way he speaks.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And you would think he's been commentating boxing for his whole life. He's never done a UFC
Yep.
card in your life.
Exactly.
Like you'd be like, he's the boxing guy.
Yep. So me and Zoe were laughing our fucking asses off the first fight. So I enjoyed all 4 fights. It was a pretty decent card, but the pacing was fucked. But the commentary went off track straight away because I'm pretty sure it was Andre Ward was like, he's outside the house at the moment and he needs to get inside the house, you know, in that range. And he's trying to use these euphemisms to compare his like the way he was attacking. And then Zoe just kept throwing out these fucking bombs. That just I was pissing myself. Andre Ward did a shit job, and then Anik sort of took over, and then just steered everything. And it was just beautiful job by Anik, and I'm glad he was there because I don't normally mind listening to Andre Ward, but he was just off. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Max Kellerman was shit.
Yeah.
He's meant to be the GOAT commentator, isn't he?
He sounded terrible. I honestly, I think the familiarity of having Jon Anik there, we're probably a bit biased because we're so used to hearing his voice.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is any bias talking. I honestly think he done a really good job. But for me, I'm not a massive boxing fan. That was a fucking spectacular boxing event.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fights. Yeah,
I
Really
love
good.
man. It was
Yeah, Laura Sanko puts out a tweet saying, I got a shout out to TKO. The pacing was on point. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, the pacing was dog shit. 4 fights from 11 o'clock till, 3:30, 4 fights.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's
It's
fucking
too
insane.
long.
Yeah, it's like
It's
watching
way
a
too
fucking
long.
Tour de
Yeah.
France, bro.
And
Not
then,
good.
like, I don't even think, I feel like it was a Turkey card. It wasn't Dana and TKO. I feel like Turkey Al-Sheikh did his thing and Dana was just there as a name brand.
It was a bit awkward, wasn't it? Like
Turkey looked asleep.
I thought Turkey, bro, he's never thrown a punch in his life. The only punch he threw
fuck.
was on camera, and he looked like that bitch off that British fucking thing where she throws a punch. But Dana needs to like stop it with the fucking I'm a hard man fucking like you're on camera, bro. Like at least give a little fucking
He just looked
what's
bored
up,
to me.
guy? Bro, he just didn't give a fuck.
And Mr.
Beast
Beast.
was awkwardly there, like
He just waving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that actually Jason Statham?
that's what everyone's saying. It was Jason Statham.
I was saying on Twitter, is it Jason Statham lookalike? And
Lookalike.
everyone's like, fucking, it was him. I'm like, surely.
Yeah,
not.
that's what I thought.
Just perched
as
up
well.
next to Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm the
Right.
beekeeper. I'm here to watch boxing.
But anyway, fucking, yeah. Lots to pick if you want to be critical about the event, but overall, it was a free card. The broadcast was perfect. Like, there was no skipping. There was no buffering.
Yeah, it didn't skip like that Tyson Paul event, eh?
I was very happy with the product. So,
And fuck,
The main
Terence
event
Crawford.
was fucking a ripper.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Terence Crawford was. Ooh.
I probably, and I said to you over the chat, the max I could have given was 10-2.
that's how I scored it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my scorecard was, I think I gave round 8 to Canelo, and that was it.
Was it 9 and 10 were the closest, I think.
Yeah, but
There was one early one where I still scored it for Crawford. I think it was round 2. No.
for the first 5 rounds, Canelo didn't even look like he was in the fight. And it was by round 4, round 5, because the first 3 rounds, they're like, this is exactly what Canelo wants. He's just stalking him and he's walking him to the corners and walking him to the ropes, and this is what Canelo wants and this is what Canelo does, and Terence Crawford's not going to be able to take the size and the weight and the chin. And then by round 4, they're like, fucking Canelo needs to start throwing some punches because we're getting deep. And then by round 5 and 6, you now have to win every round for it to just be a draw. Yeah. And it was every time they brought up skips or skippers, whoever it was, fucking, you know, unofficial scorecard.
Yeah.
It was like,
So I saw something the other day about like how good what Bud did, like how good it is what he's done, like in boxing. And the easiest way to describe it, he described it in UFC terms. So Crawford started his career at 135. He unified all the belts at 135. He did the same at 145. He did the same at 155. And now he's done the same at 170.
see, I didn't know much about him. At the start, the commentators, it was Kellerman, said this is dangerous for Crawford because Canelo Alvarez has fought monster after monster after monster after monster, and he's come out victorious. Obviously, the Floyd Mayweather fight. So he's got nothing left to prove. They said on Bud's side, he's been accused his whole career of fighting nobody after nobody after nobody. And this is what they're saying is his first real challenge outside of his little realm. And if he loses, they're going to say the first time he's ever been challenged and he gets whooped. And then his whole legacy goes out the window. And I'm just like, fuck, I know not enough about him to comment. But, you know, seeing him, and they said if he beats Canelo Alvarez, he's etched into stone for the rest of his life as now the one and the greatest, and he will probably then retire. And dude, how crazy was it? The belts, like how overwhelming would that have been? So emotional. You've just put everything into that fight and people are just loading 400, 300,000, 200,000, 500,000. You know, that Ring magazine belt's worth $500,000. Just like sitting on here, bro, here's another one, here's another one, here's another. It's fucking crazy.
Well, I knew he was good, but when the fight got announced, I just thought Canelo's too big. But when I seen the face, like the first face-off, that's when I changed my mind. Because Crawford is a tad taller than him, and then I just thought because he's the better technical boxer. You know what I mean? Like, that's when I changed my view, but I was still sitting on the fence thinking, fuck, right, Canelo might get him towards the end of the fight, just get a knockout punch.
Well, that's what they said. But between round 6 and 12, Canelo's going to land a punch and Bud's not going to be able to. Yeah. I don't think Canelo hit him.
So for me, the moment that I went, Bud's going to win this, was that face-off they had where Bud walked straight up to him and just walked through him. Just used his whole body weight and pushed Canelo away from him.
How long ago was that face-off? Because you told me Bud was going to win like fucking 8 years ago.
Yeah, look, I'm just a big Bud fan. But
remember when Jeff Horn fought him and got fucking bashed?
Probably a cut. Yeah.
Fucking molested.
Like, fucking
Crawford paid $1.01.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No.
I knew from that moment that Bud was going to win. And I loaded up on Bud for sports bet decision win. I never thought he'd knock out Canelo. I don't think.
What was that?
Oh, he was never in the. That was never a part of the game plan. You could actually. There was a moment.
I knew he was always going to fucking be technically better.
I think it was round 8 or round 9 where Canelo, the corner were like, but like you have to knock him out now. Like we've probably got him well ahead, and Canelo went in and was just like throwing and. Bud put on this fucking little pitter patter, and they're like, "Oh, this is dangerous for him to just start pitter patting the gloves now." Then out of nowhere, man, it was fucking whack, 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 whack. They're like, he's not only taking Canelo's power, he's probably giving it back better.
Did you see there was a lot of criticism from like people saying, "Oh, Crawford just ran." It's like, what the fuck were you watching?
No.
Like he was defensively perfect. He was getting backed into the corners. He was waiting for a moment for Canelo to overthrow. He was getting out. He was protecting himself. He fought the perfect
I think
fight.
it was the opposite. I
never saw anything like that.
The commentators said at about round 6, round 7, that Canelo Alvarez pushes the gas and then he rests. And what Bud Crawford's done spectacularly brilliant was push with him at the same level when he was pressing and then pressing on Canelo when he was trying to rest.
Yep.
And there was never a round where I've gone, oh, Canelo's coming back here.
Well, I sort of felt like that 9 and 10 he was trying a lot harder.
Yeah,
and then,
but there was as soon as he gave Bud one, Bud was giving it back to him.
Yeah.
Like there was never a moment where Canelo, and you could see that at the end of the fight, like Canelo in his speech, he's like, I've done everything, and
He's the best, man.
Yeah, I've done
He's so good,
everything
man.
in the boxing, and I'm very good.
He better than Mayweather, man.
fucking hell. Right, we don't have much in the way of fight announcements. Costa versus the one-eyed cunt is off. Is that really off, or are you just being smart?
No, off.
So the one that...
One-eyed cunt pulled out.
Yeah, right.
But is that real, that after hearing Costa's tactics, he said he's going to eye poke?
I just made that up. Look, it probably is plausible. Like, the cunt wants to keep fighting, doesn't want to go blind, but everyone's got the fucking game plan now. Poke him in the eye.
So
Captain Insano.
We had this really complex four-way decider for the 185 belt, right? So we had Fluffy versus RDR, Imavov versus Braulio. That has been knocked on the head. So Fluffy Hernandez is out of the fight. Brendan Allen is in. So I don't know, unless RDR has like a fucking phenomenal performance and just does something magical, I feel like Imavov is going to be next for Khamzat. What do you reckon?
I reckon it'll be RDR. I reckon he's more marketable, he's more sellable, and like he'll do better on the ground.
But what if he has another sloppy fight like he did with GM3?
Can I throw a random?
You keep going back to that fucking GM3 fight. Well, that was his first fight in the UFC.
I know, I understand.
We haven't seen it since.
Yeah, but
and he's fought 4 times this year.
That's right, but he still looks sloppy.
Dana
as
loves
fuck.
that shit.
What's up, guys? Now, what if they were to throw out?
Yeah, that's just his style. He's sloppy, just like fucking DDP.
A Kamaru Usman versus Khamzat too.
You wouldn't jump Usman there.
Fuck,
like,
I would.
I guess if RDR has a shit performance and like it's not, you go, oh fuck, you can't give a title shot for that because Imavov didn't really put a stamp on it, did he? He just beat Braulio. There was nothing. There was nothing like tremendous about that win. So I guess I don't know, man. If RDR has a
there was a lot of people saying Braulio fucking won, which I don't see that.
I was going for Braulio. I didn't think he won.
But yeah, like, would you look at Kamaru Usman versus fucking Khamzat?
No,
I think he'd have to win at least one at 185 first. I don't know. It's just made it messy. I feel like we had the perfect way forward. RDR or Fluffy. Yeah. I just had this feeling that Imavov was not going to get a title shot if he won.
Excuse me.
That's what I'm feeling. So it's RDR's fight to fuck up, I guess. If RDR performs, we're on. Because if Brendan Allen wins, he's not getting a title shot.
No. It'll be Imavov for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's just an easy defense for Khamzat.
Yeah, I guess so. So we'll move on to the news. We got Sean Strickland. Guys, come on.
Guys, I paid my freedom with blood, guys.
So this Derek Moneyberg, he's the guy that paid for his black belt pretty much. He's not willing to back up any of his skills. All the videos you see of him, he's just, they're trying to say how technically brilliant he is. Like you got Jake Shields. It is so cringe listening to Jake Shields saying how good this Derek Moneyberg is when we all see the videos. Yeah. He's trying to grab toe holds and he's like, it's just fucking bizarre, man. It's a weird thing. So Sean Strickland calls him out, and I'll play the video here.
Look who I ran into. This guy's real big, real jack. He says, why do I call him a scumbag on the internet? This is why I asked. And again, you could say...
So you got to do that for camera. You can't have a private conversation like an adult. You can only do things for the internet. You can't have a private conversation.
Because what I have to say is factual, and you guys...
It's not factual.
So you guys, let me tell you why.
Yeah, I'll just pause that there. When he put the bag down, I thought, this guy's going to crack him in. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
I don't... Would I like to get free money from this guy? Yeah, sure. Would I pay me money for...
But Sean, when I just asked you, hey, have a conversation...
Well, you asked me why I called you a scumbag.
Then you need to have your camera. You can only talk on the internet.
But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I called you a scumbag.
Only on the internet.
But I'll tell you why I called you a scumbag.
You're the one being the fucking scumbag right now.
No, I'll tell you why.
I'm saying it to your face.
I'll tell you why.
You're the one being the fucking scumbag right now.
I love my fans more than anything, you guys. And would I love to go take free money from this guy and peddle? Yeah, would I love to make free money from this guy? I would. I absolutely fucking would. I fucking would love to. But this man takes advantage of low-paid UFC fighters who are great men who are just trying to make their mortgage and live a life. And he takes advantage of these men and he uses their platform to peddle financial scams and he sues people. And what he does is so dishonest and so scummy that no, I will not. Just because you're nice and you shake my hand and you say you're my buddy, no. You are a fraud. You are dishonest. You fraud people. This is why you don't want to be on camera, because you know everything I say is true. You've sued your people. I will never peddle his shit to you guys because I love you guys, man. Financial advice is easy. It's easy. Invest in solid mutual funds. Have a high yield account. You can buy individual stocks, but
That's enough.
Yeah. When Sean Strickland starts giving you fucking financial advice, pause it there and move on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's right about that Moneyberg thing, eh? Like 3.5 years to become a black belt. Like the only other person, we spoke about this last pod, but BJ Penn. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to argue BJ Penn. He's proven. Anyway.
You could still even argue that.
Yeah,
like fucking Conor McGregor's a black belt. Actually, like in all fairness, like you can, he rolls all right, but what's a black belt these days? What's a black belt?
We'll give him belt.
Yeah.
We must check, brother. Righto, so I've been so critical of
The journalists.
MMA media, and this guy goes like the opposite end of the spectrum, goes nuclear on fucking Dana White. I'll just play this video.
If you want to be a fucking asshole.
Couple questions for Dana. Dana, this fight, as you said earlier in the week, is set to be the third highest gate in combat sports history, the second biggest gate you've promoted alongside Mayweather-McGregor. The top 5 gates in combat sports history come in boxing, and they come in the last 10 years. So my question to you is, why then do you want to make sweeping changes to the Muhammad Ali Reform Act that is meant to protect fighters to bring about a business model that currently has your company already paid out $375 million in antitrust lawsuits and has 2 potential pending class action lawsuits on the way as well?
Fair question.
Well, this is obviously a long discussion. If you want to talk to me about that, set up an interview. This isn't about me and my business. It's about these 2 guys on Saturday night.
Couple questions for Dana.
He ate him up, eh?
He kept going with it too. There's a longer clip. Just Dana kept interrupting him, wouldn't let him finish, and
Yeah, he kept saying, if you want to be an asshole, come and do it private.
it's not about being an arsehole.
Let's do it live on TV. Why? And he's wrong. The top 5 highest gates aren't boxing. That's incorrect. Oh no, boxing gates are they?
Mayweather Pacquiao, mate.
No, the top 5 gates. I thought you've got Mayweather Pacquiao, Conor McGregor Khabib. I thought, no, they're pay-per-views, highest pay-per-views, not gates. Yeah, fair.
Rightio, next up.
I just found it interesting though. Like, just recap back on that. Like, he can't control the boxing media because he doesn't have like so much stake in it. He can control the UFC media, and we've seen him do it by kicking out Helwani.
Yeah.
But can't control the boxing media, and they came at him. I love it.
Like I said, you know my stance on this. I think it's
Hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to ask a question like that. It'll get more fans watching too, because I don't watch the post-press conferences anymore for the UFC. I watch when Dana or that fucking Dave Shaw gets up there. I want to know what the gate was, who got the performance bonuses, and I'm out. Especially if Dana's not there. I could not give a fuck what Dave Shaw has to say. He's just, I don't want to listen to it. I'm disheartened when he's not there. We had the conversation that Dana needs to move on and do whatever. Get someone in there passionate who's going to turn up to these press conferences, the post-fighters, and have some fucking passion in what they're talking about and want to fucking talk to journalists, want to answer the hard questions and are not afraid of it. Not going to bully their way out of answering hard questions. That's what I want to see as a fan.
Mate, get Conor in there.
Without
What do you reckon,
without
mate?
searching,
Get Conor in there. Take over Dana.
Without searching,
Here to take over.
what do you think the highest gate is for boxing?
boxing, it'd be Pacquiao Mayweather.
Yep, correct. Like dollars wise, and I wouldn't have guessed it.
Hang on, gate or pay per view?
Gate, not pay per view. Gate, and I would never have known. So don't feel like I'm trying to trap you and make you look like an idiot here.
Is it Noche?
No. Like, what do you think dollars wise for the highest gate in boxing history? It was Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
I'm going to say 22 million gate.
22 million gate. Okay, what do you reckon, Jack?
I thought you were saying I got it right. I got excited.
No, I reckon it'd be up there, maybe 100 mil.
100 million.
Gate.
Jack is much closer.
Really?
Well, he's not close, but he's closer. 72.2 million for the gate. The highest the highest UFC was Alvarez McGregor gate, and it got in just under $20 million.
No, didn't Noche beat that?
No, the highest gate. Unless it did. Sorry.
I thought Sphere was the highest gate.
Yeah,
and I thought it was around 20
UFC
million.
Noche
as well.
Sphere. It was around 25.
Oh, yeah. The event generated 21.8 million in ticket, which broke the record for the highest gate in UFC history, surpassing UFC 205, which had 17.7. So, yeah, 306, the Sphere.
Wow.
Far out. So
where was Pacquiao Mayweather?
Oh, it would have to be Madison Square Garden, surely, yeah?
It was in Nevada, wasn't it? Las Vegas. But ringside seats, man. Like,
yeah, ringside seats you would be paying
you'd be looking
200,000, like
easy. Like a corporate box.
It'd be more than that, wouldn't it? Surely ringside would be more than that. If the gate was near 80 million. Do a little research there while we watch this video here.
Yeah.
So this next one is Dana White talking about Jon Jones apologising for how the Aspinall negotiations went.
And one to odds that Jon Jones will be on the White House card. Jon Jones will be on that fight
well,
card.
Listen, Jon Jones was obviously saying all the right things. So he reached out to me and apologized and all this stuff.
What was that conversation like?
Well, it wasn't a conversation. He reached out. He wrote, like a text saying, listen, sorry how this all played out or whatever. I want to fight at the White House. I'm serious about that.
Has that changed your view?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
So there's no chance he's going to be on the White
I
House
appreciate it. I appreciate him reaching out, but I need people I can count on, and I know who they are. I know who they are not.
Conor McGregor.
Jon Jones is the greatest of all time, but what he's not the greatest at is delivering. He's not my clutch guy that I know is going to be there and not pull out. Conor McGregor has always been that guy. Let me know who I'm fighting when you figure it out. He doesn't
See
care.
Matt's head turn?
I know more than everybody else knows about every fighter that's ever fought in the UFC. Publicly, guys like to talk a mean game, and then behind the scenes, it's a whole nother ball game on what they want to really do and who they want to really fight.
That Coke straw had someone's booger on it.
Brad, you have to go back and watch this and cut a video of Matt's face and his eyes wide open when he turns because he hears
Conor McGregor's that type of guy. Yeah,
he just went. Huh?
What do you reckon the second highest gate is
For boxing?
Yeah,
it would be a Mayweather one, wouldn't it?
Mayweather Conor.
Yeah, right.
What a fucking guy, bro. What a guy. He's a fucking goat, bro. Honestly.
We got sidetracked there, but I'm going to sound like a hater here, but I'm so glad Dana's putting his foot down on this Jon Jones shit, eh? It's just showing him that he's not.
So he doesn't have to eat a chili pepper.
Oh.
I'm joking.
What's that bet?
No, because if Jon Jones comes back and fights, really, Jack has to spew up. Oh, true.
Oh,
he has to spew up the pepper, and then you have to eat it, bro.
Yeah, I'll eat a pepper if they fight.
Yeah.
I've already said that. But yeah, I'm just glad.
Our peppers, Ilya Topora and Islam Makhachev, and you said Ilya will knock him out. And I'm like, okay.
Jack gassed me up too. I'm sort of regretting that.
He did. He's like, yeah, he'll knock him out. Brad's like, chili pepper. I'm like, okay. Okay.
I'm not getting involved in the chili pepper, but Ilya's going to fucking knock him out.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, move on. Sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just glad Dana's putting his foot down and letting Jon Jones know that he doesn't control what happens. Because that was the biggest dick move, asking for fuck off money, 30 mil or whatever it was. Dana says, yes, we'll make it happen. Dana goes to the media and just like, yep, this fight's definitely happened. Gets made a cunt out of,
Can't say chili peppers for it, bro. But, yeah, you're right. Like, at the end of the day, that is, you hit the nail on the head. He bowed down to every fucking order and demand, made him look stupid. And guess what? Now, and this whole time I've always said this, Dana White actually doesn't fucking like Jon Jones.
Yeah.
And now he gets to say the shit that he actually wants to say. And that's tough luck, brother. Tough luck.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Go and bash another woman, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So this next one, this is Dana talking about Holly Holm. He claims he ruined her life with a decision not to immediately rematch Ronda. So this is what he has to say.
And these are the same guys that had Holly Holm, and in my opinion, ruined her life. So
how did they ruin her life?
She had the opportunity to rematch immediately Ronda Rousey, and for unbelievable money, right? They turned it down, and they said we.
That comment there, when he says for unbelievable money, he means an extra 50K.
You don't want that fight
win.
Nah, I think it was big money. But Ronda, I think he's been a bit dogged there too as well. Ronda wasn't ready to fucking fight. Like, she disappeared, man. She was never going to fight. Like, her jaw was fucking broken in 3 different places. Like,
was it really?
Yeah, she broke a jaw in her orbital bone.
Broke a jaw.
Yeah, she broke a jaw. You can go fact check me. You can fact check it, because in her documentary, in her recovery to come back, you watch it. She's like, what a lot of people didn't know is there was a nerve in my neck, my jaw got broken, and my orbital bone too as well. Because if you watch when she kicks her, that hemifice that comes down on her face, like, bro, look at where that shinny's hitting.
We'll fight Misha Tate for the same money we have now. So big drama goes on between us all. I said, so you want to fight the second baddest woman in the world for the same money instead of fighting? Yes, that's what we want. And I told them in that meeting, you can ask my matchmakers, Lorenzo Fertitta, I said, she's going to lose by choke. She's going to choke her out.
Oh, you said that.
Exactly what happened.
You said that. You said that. Do you know what? Funny enough, at Michael Pope's house, sitting there, it was on the same card that Nate Diaz beats Conor McGregor, right? And I said, Misha Tate's going to win, because I was a Tate fan, hated Holly Holm. And he's like, nah, Holly's got this. Holly was piecing her up.
Beating the fuck out of her.
And 30 seconds in the last round, she's like, oh, good. Gave her the wok 2000, bro. Yeah. And I remember Michael Pope's exact words. He's like, oh, this is setting up. Now, you watch fucking Nate Diaz will... Because back then, Pope was a massive McGregor fan, like fucking loved him.
Yeah.
And I remember when he was saying, you fat, skinny gazelle, like, it was every word that come out of my mouth was literally what Connor said. Hasn't changed. But
Yeah. So no different.
Yeah. And, bruh, so sad when he choked him. So sad.
Fuck. He faded quick, eh? Yeah. This next video is Diego and Silva going at it after the weigh-in. Pretty sure this is after the weigh-ins.
You know the car is there? No, sorry.
Is this an old video or did he fucking...
I don't know, because he ain't got no fucking gash on his forehead. He ain't got a shaved head, bro.
This is before, but yeah, he's got hair.
Yeah.
Do you know
he
when
had
this
hair
was?
in the whole lead up to it.
Did he? Yeah, right.
What you say, man?
You say laughing at my cowboy hat? He looks scary though, hey?
Deixa eu te falar um bagulho. Não vamos brigar, mas calma. Não vai brigar, não vai brigar. A gente não vai brigar. Não, a gente não vai brigar, pô. Não vai brigar não, mas cara, eu tô de boa, tô falando com você. Tô falando com o Mike falando pra mim. Então entra aí, a gente vai amanhã, tá fazendo... Pega. Esperar aí, para de ser babaca. Não, babaca aqui, rapaz, respeita.
Respeita, bro.
Então entra na porra, vai embora, mano.
Fuck, I agree.
Pô, na minha fica todo mundo olhando pra mim, embora sair na cabeça.
But like, let's be real, that's real Neanderthal shit, eh? Like, you're signed a contract to fight. Like, why the fuck are you... Like, John Silver's the one instigating, but why the fuck would you try and fight outside the ring for free? You're going in to fight, you know what I mean? Like,
are they professional, let's pump the fight up. There's real meaning to that, right?
No, I
but
think
they know there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, if that was fucking Jorge Masvidal, that fucking, he's getting punched, bro. If that was Darren Till, you know what I mean? If that's Khamzat, like, there's different, that they had every opportunity to hit each other. You could see him look at the cameras 10 times. There's a lighting guy behind him holding lights
Bro,
up.
a UFC boom guy
like,
walking around.
Fuck me dead. Like, it's real. Like, they hate each other and they're really arguing, but they know it's all full of cameras.
Yep. Fuck, I think they should put Diego Lopez versus Yair Rodriguez now. I think that's the only fight to make. Lopez Rodriguez.
Yeah. Yair's
this one.
He's too fucking tall for him, though.
I don't think it matters, man.
Yeah. He's too rangy, bro.
You think Rodriguez gets that?
Yep.
Nah,
You're
no
off your
way.
fucking head.
Am I?
Lopez is gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, he's got the mustache. He's Uncle Mo.
Yeah,
Uncle
that's
Mo
fine.
Lester.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do to
Bro,
Rodriguez.
I think
Chili pepper. Chili pepper.
He's way too
Ooh,
rangy.
do it. Do it. Chili pepper.
The difference is, boys, you've got to have to find something different than a chili pepper for me.
I don't know.
I'm just being honest with you. I'm happy to do chili pepper, but you just have to think of something else.
You're like fucking, what is it,
You got
Tyrone
to shelf the
Bigum's?
chili pepper.
What? Shelf it.
shelf
Oh
the
my
chili
god, that's
pepper.
weird, bro. That's weird. How do you hang up on him? That's a weird thing.
Y'all got any more of them chili peppers? Got any more horse cocks, Joe Rogan?
Jesus.
Fuck yeah. You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just
make cunt out of me. That's right.
shelving peppers and
Randy.
horse cocks, bro. We're just going a bit weird, you know?
Righto, your boy has pulled out of his presidential race.
They could have got a better photo, bro. They could have got a better photo.
He fucking tapped.
Stand your base, you little fool of a thing.
Stay on your feet.
Sorry, Jack, I cut you off there. What'd you say, mate?
No, it doesn't matter. You've been doing it all fucking night.
Oh, my
Okay,
bad, mate.
sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry. It's
No,
the
I
new
just said
laptop,
he
bro.
quit.
Sorry.
He fucking tapped to Khabib. Now he fucking tapped out of the presidential.
Yeah.
He's a quitter.
Ah,
He's a quitter.
okay. Righto.
He's a quitter.
Okay, mate.
Stand your base.
The best cocaine accumulation I've ever seen, and the most visual fucking representation of him being on cocaine was when they were coming up to face off, and he goes, and you just see him. I'm like, bro, and he's like, I'm like, man, you're not even hiding it anymore. Like,
this is the tweet from Laura Sanko. She said, I have to shout out the production for last night. The UFC blueprint with all the unique features of boxing still there. Pacing was on point. Great storytelling. Everything felt big, and got to say, Jon Anik was the crown jewel of the great commentary team all around.
well, you know, there's only one thing I agree with out of that.
Jon
whole
Anik.
statement. Yeah.
But how fucking bullshit is that? Like,
Oh no,
I'm glad she enjoyed it. Like,
She's got points. There's shout outs to the production for last
Production
night.
was great,
You
yeah.
definitely felt the UFC blueprint on it, but the pacing.
not so much. Like, the only UFC stuff was having the TKO staff there.
How fucking gay is their walkouts and that?
It's a bit much, eh?
Yeah, it's so much, man.
I love watching fights with Zoe because she's going, oh, look, he's sparkly. Like, to all the fucking people walking out with sequins and shit over everything. It's like, fuck. When she says it like that, it's like so gay.
It's weird to see their shorts and how, like, you'd think now looking at boxing, why the hell are they not wearing the fucking spandex? You know what I mean? Like fucking
Spandex?
Well, what UFC wear, bro?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like think it like how much more maneuverability you've got and haven't got them big, but it hides that low shot. You know what I mean? Like it's just a weird. Like think about it. Who said let's wear
really
big
need to
sparkly
move?
shorts?
I
Do
think
they
they
really
can.
need to move their legs and sprawl and go to the ground and get their fucking
No,
body
but-
in awkward positions?
But
Like, not
what I'm
really.
saying, no, I'm not saying that.
I wonder what they weigh, though. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
compared to-
saying. Like, if you're in the ring, why would you want to have something dangly and flowy and sparkly hanging off you, man? Like, I would just want to have, but, you know, I guess that all that padding too as well definitely protects, you know, probably from your pubic line up to your fucking belly button.
We should do a bit of
Obi
research
Trace.
into our old episodes and find out if we've ever done an episode without mentioning Conor McGregor. But
Nah, fucking.
we got another Conor McGregor up now.
I'll tell you what, there's been about 5 episodes with me not on it. You guys have done the Batman Robin duo. I'll leave you to find out who's Batman and who's Robin. But I'd say they're the only ones that would have been on there without mentioning Conor.
I'm pretty sure the Costa interview we did, he fucking talked about Conor.
I'm pretty sure Costa talked about Conor.
Costa, I don't know if you know this, but Conor McGregor is my favourite UFC fighter.
Fucking hell.
He's
talking about soccer. Did you see Conor play soccer?
Yeah, bro. He had that mad fucking dive, bro. We all can't love DC, bro. I'm sorry. We all can't love DC.
So next up, we got Conor McGregor. So he started that Greenback Records, and he signed Obi Trice.
That's right, baby. Watch him just rolling in bank.
Obi Trice, what's up? It's the Mac. Welcome to the team at Greenback Records. Another OG certified on the team, baby. Let's go.
Look at him.
So
He's just goated,
I can't
bro.
play the rest because of
Obi Trice.
Yeah, copyright strike.
Greenback, and if you remember going back to probably our 5th or 6th episode, I mentioned the Greenback.
Yeah, you
record.
did bring it up, but I forget who you said they signed.
No, I didn't say he signed anyone. It was just the announcing of him, developing the business. But it's designed around all of the OGs that are falling away from it, giving them money, but also finding new artists too as well. So similar to what Jake Paul's trying to do for UFC fighters, he's doing because he loves his fucking gangster rap, this man.
He'll probably try and sign Biggie.
Notorious, but he's dead, bro.
Next up, I thought this clip was pretty cool. This is Muhammad Ali's grandson, Nico Ali Walsh. So he hits the Ali shuffle and gets a viral knockout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't say he looks like him much.
That's a pretty cool clip.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
How good is that?
So he was, I think he got beat in his last fight. He looks like a cool, fun boxer to watch.
Unnecessary footwork. It was super necessary.
Super necessary.
Can you go back to that last video, or have you already closed it down?
I can get
Pretty sure. The person he was fighting, that was his first ever fight, and he was told not to throw a punch. God damn!
God damn!
Let's count how many punches he throws. Ready? In this whole clip. Okay, look, he shouldn't have been allowed to go again. He's like, fuck, do I really have to do this? Ready? Oh, one. He threw a couple, man. Threw a couple. Yeah. Anyway, probably stop boxing, brother.
Righto, next up, I thought this clip was fucking golden. I lost it, so I'm so fucking glad you put it in here, Jack. So, look at Max Kellerman and Andre Ward. Like, fully, their body language is facing away from Jon Anik, like they're trying to shun him.
Yep.
And you watch what this fucking Jon Anik says.
Celebration of boxing tonight, gentlemen, in more ways than one. You guys have devoted so much of your professional lives to this sport. You can look at me if you want to. It's okay. Dre, final thoughts on everything that transpired, not just tonight, but big celebration.
How subtle was that, eh? You can look at me if you want to.
Well, look at him. He's humbling his posture. He's giving them credit, giving them their due.
Yeah.
And he's like, you disrespectful motherfuckers, turn around.
Yeah.
Come over to my world. And I wouldn't sit there and turn my back. It's rude. I didn't see that.
It's not about the camera, isn't it? And he's proved that many times. Like when they're doing the final thoughts of the UFC events, they're chatting.
Yeah.
It's not about the camera. So they may glance to and from the camera, but it's not about, we need to make eye contact.
They're awkwardly looking at the camera,
yeah,
and it fucking makes it feel awkward.
So Max Kellerman was bizarre too in the end of the fights. Did you guys see that? He was asking a question, and I went, what the fuck? Did this cunt just have a stroke? And then Zoe goes, no, look, someone's telling him what to say. And then I'm like, oh, they fucking are too. He asked another question, and then he's like, looking, and you could just tell someone was telling him what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking, it was off. They need Jon Anik in there doing the post-fights as well.
Yeah, I thought you were going to watch it again. I was like, yeah.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
Boxing tonight, gentlemen, in more ways than one. You guys have devoted so much of your professional lives to this sport. You can look at me if you want to. It's okay. Trey, final thoughts on everything that transpired.
They're like, fuck, the guy just went there. His watch on his wrist is worth more of their houses, bro. Yeah. Jon Anik's got bank.
I absolutely love Jon Anik. Hey, like, on his podcast, he's just so real. Like, he's very professional on the broadcast, doesn't swear, but like when he's on his own platform, he swears. He's just a real person.
Yeah.
I like him. Big fan of Jon Anik.
Professional.
Next up, this is John Silver and Diego Lopez seemingly burying the hatch. They're aggressively talking at each other still, but have a listen.
Não tá bom, eu aceito. Eu sempre vou aceitar.
Should I? I'll just read it out.
I always gonna accept it, man. No problem. Mas you got total mais, man.
Eu sei. Se bem, a gente vai se matar lá em cima. Aqui não. Não, para comigo. Obrigado. Não, olha só, essas verdades. Essas verdades, irmão. Coração.
Just wait for that cheap left talk, eh?
Yeah, he's just, John's a bit too full on, eh? Like, yeah. Very fun fighter to watch.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't ask for him to get on the cage and bark like a dog and then ask him to act human, right? You have to love him, bro.
Yeah, the fucking
You guys have been on his cock for the past 6 months. Enjoy it. Love him. It was a
clip
close
where
fight.
He choked out Bryce Mitchell and he's just going,
Bryce was chopped after that too as well. That
fuck.
Looked like he was catching Z's.
Crazy boy.
Anyway.
What's this one?
There's a few Dana clips on here, lads.
Yeah. What is this one? This is Dana announcing what he's got
Clipping
planned.
what next year looks like.
Yep.
Right now. So next year with the Paramount deal, we're going to do 44 events, fight nights between fight nights.
44. That would be a lean year, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah, because
there's 12 pay-per-views a year.
But they nearly have a fight every weekend, right? I feel like they're going down. They're slowly going down in volume.
There's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, and it was nearly every weekend. You'd have like maybe 4 months, and then you'd have one weekend off. Like I remember,
if we go down in volume, though, we increase the quality of the card.
Yeah, but what do I do?
I don't think we're going to get quality.
Go outside.
I think we are. Like if we decrease the number of like what's the names we're having, we're going to fit more and better fighters onto the same card, which is going to make the card better.
I reckon we're going to get fucking
putting all these nobodies on a fight night and then having fucking Mackenzie Dern versus.
Bro, that's what we're going to get. We're going to get nobodies. He said.
No, we're not.
He said, I'm still going to have pay-per-views with who I choose, and then the rest is going to be other cards and whatever it is. He will still make sure that if it's Tom Aspinall versus Jon Jones, that's not going to be free on Paramount. Mark my words, I'll put a chili pepper on it. There's going to be 5 or 6 fights in that year, and it's going to be the McGregor versus Chandler, the Tom Aspinall versus Jones, the Khamzat versus DDP.
We already know that, but we're expecting like the White House card to be a pay-per-view.
No, it's not. He's already said it, free for the people. He's already said that. He was on
in USA.
No, he was on Impulsive. I listened to it today.
Yeah, let's see if the biggest fight.
He guaranteed it because Donald Trump wanted it free for the people.
For the people. Well,
so he's going to have, there's a limited people inside the White House grounds, and then outside he's going to have massive, they're going to do like the UFC X events where they have all the.
They do it with tennis and that. They sell out stadiums with big screens. And
so outside of the White House gates, there must be a big park that leads there somewhere.
Another lawn. There's another area behind it.
This is going to be the hardest part. Donald Trump, they've tried to assassinate this guy twice. Charlie Kirk's been shot in the neck and killed. How the fuck are you going to let people come into the White House unless Donald Trump, he's not going to be sitting nowhere to be seen, you know what I mean? He's going to want to be...
He's already said that that's the Secret Service's problem. They'll deal with that. But there's going to be a limited number of people on the South Lawn where the fence is going to be. And then there's going to be 85,000 people behind the White House in a park.
They've tried to kill me. They missed.
They're terrible
I
at
don't know who the shooter
assassinations.
is. Who let him in? Who let him in? Fuck, that was the funniest thing you've ever said on the podcast.
They're terrible at assassinating Donald Trump. They can't do it. They've tried. Losers, bunch of losers.
I'll finish playing this and then we'll talk about it.
And numbered pay-per-view events. I'm gonna do 12 power slap events next year. We're gonna do 14 BJJ events, and then the new boxing deal I'm working on for 26. Think about this: boxing isn't on TV right now. Nobody has a TV deal. They're doing some DAZN fights. And I'll end up nailing down a television deal for boxing, and we'll do 16 or 18 boxing events next year. We're doing right now.
So that's very vague with the boxing stuff, eh? So that it's the end of 2025, and he's talking about 26, and he's going, we're going to do 16 to 18 boxing events with. It seems to me like no planning.
But it's probably not no planning. It's just going to be fucking no one, and he doesn't want to say no one at the moment. They're going to be fucking no one, man. They're going to be random people, and I just can't see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm fucking wrong.
Well, I guess that's why you get boxing a TV deal, right? So you can put those people on free to air, so people don't have to pay for it if they're nobodies. But then nobodies can become somebodies.
Yeah, the money.
Yeah, well,
the
he's
money
proven
will
that with contenders.
What's that?
He's proven that with contenders. That works.
Exactly. Sean O'Malley.
If he does that model with boxing, I'm all for it, man. Like, I'll watch
JDM.
I'll watch the
You
fuck out
click
of it.
that pen one more time, I'm going to stab you with a pen next time I see you. What is that? Stressing me out. I think the reason why there's so much money in boxing is the reason we hate it. It's so long, and all the sponsors and all the fucking masquerade and all of that. I think Dana will take all of that out of it, and it's going to be boom, 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 boom. So less airtime for the actual face itself and more fighting. That's why UFC's so fucking good. You don't watch the.
What do you reckon about the main and the co-main of let's just say pay-per-view for now? There's a bit of pageantry with boxing. They have a bit of a flair walkout. We haven't seen it a whole lot. Like probably the flashiest walkouts we've seen are Conor McGregor and Chad Mendes with the live bands.
Israel Adesanya dancing.
He did a little dance.
We walked out the fucking ashes, bro. The Undertaker.
Brian Ortega walked out dressed up as the Purge, or whatever that was, with the mask. We haven't really seen much else. Would you be open?
Walked out to Beyonce.
Yeah, wrong halo, and he started singing it. What a G.
Fuck it, I like it anyway.
What do you reckon about a bit of pageantry for like the main or co-mains? Because they got a different, so co-mains and mains, they got 5-minute walkouts, so they can take a bit longer. All the rest of 2-minute walkouts. What do you think of a bit more pageantry around the main event?
Not a fan.
No fan?
Not a fan. Like, you look at what Tyson Fury used to do, like in his lead ups to like the Deontay Wilder fights. It's too much. It's over the top.
Even Tim Tszyu, bro.
I'm leaning more towards like what Israel Adesanya done and that sort of thing, and having like a live performance maybe, or how Dustin Poirier walked out with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne should have rapped him out. You know what I mean? Instead of just walking like a fucking goober.
Like McGregor had that fucking Sinead O'Connor sing Foggy Mountain Dew, whatever it's fucking called.
Foggy Dew.
Foggy Dew. I knew it was Foggy Dew.
Chad Mendes had some saddle frigger country bloke. I don't know who that was.
But yeah, no, I'm not, man. Like, come out, raise your hands in the air, to hearing the commentators go, this guy's coming out, he's on a 5-fight win streak. I love it. Him just walking through the crowd. It's quick, it's powerful. You get there, the cut man's checking him. He hugs his fucking family, his friends, his coaches, and then they get up into the ring. And that the bit of the masquerade, and that's the patience when, Bruce Buffer, gets in and like, fuck, now we have to wait for 70 minutes for Bruce to call it. That's already long enough as it is. I'm already walking at the back of the sofa going, hurry up. I don't want to have to see fucking, all that stupid shit. Like, imagine Jon Jones, it's going to be fucking, in the Bible, some they Jesus say fucking this and that and blah, 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 blah. And, you don't want it. Don't keep it out. Keep it out.
Yeah, fair call. Next up, so the commissioner for Georgia has said this fight's not happening. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. I don't think any commission should make this happen. Boys, what do you reckon?
Miami already said yes.
Miami said yes, but I think what Dana White said on Impulsive will deter a lot of people away from this fight.
You fight blokes your own size.
Yeah, well, he said, like, it's weird watching. I think all of us Jake Paul haters have slowly, like, changed the language we speak because he's slowly earning our respect, right? That's just the reality. But he's right. He's so big. He said, look at what, you and Floyd Mayweather, you just hugged him the whole time. He smacked you with a bomb and you're seeing Logan's face. He's like, but you took it, you ate it. But realistically, like, that was his hardest punch. What do you... Tank hits a lot harder than Mayweather, but he's gonna sleep on him. I don't hate your brother, by the way. Yeah, sure.
Next up, we got what Jack was talking about. Diego Lopez practicing the KO. I'll just mute that music so we don't get pulled off. Yeah, sending it.
Do you reckon that's name a fight where he hasn't used that, though? He used it twice against Volk.
Yeah.
Remember, he almost fucking... Well, there you go. No, that wasn't it. I thought that was the Volk fight. Fuck.
Yeah, fucking dropped him, mate.
Yeah,
but he contested that stoppage too, eh? Diego beat the fuck out of him. Bye, cuz. He wasn't intelligently defending himself. He was just...
and getting up, he looked like he was on the stanky leg, bro.
And then punched him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. What is that? That's Ali Walsh again. Rightio. Now, that is it for MMA news. Moving on to a touchy subject, boys. I don't normally like to touch religion, politics, or racism, but a pretty disturbing video showed up one morning. I was getting ready for work. All over X, Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
This is
pretty graphic video.
Yeah, this is like our generation's JFK moment, right?
Yeah. So the thing that sickened me the most, the lack of empathy that people were showing. Like, the left was celebrating on X, on like every post you're seeing, they were like, oh, he's looking up at us, like indicating he's in hell. Like, he deserved it, all this sort of shit. Like, someone deserves to die for their views and beliefs. That's a putrid way to think, and it fucking scares me that people are out and about celebrating someone dying.
How far have we gone wrong as a society?
Human race, yeah.
It's okay to do that.
How desensitized are they?
This actually sort of hit me pretty hard, hey, and sort of struggled to understand why it hit me hard. And like, it's not that I like the guy, like, probably a majority of the things that came out of his mouth I didn't agree with. Some of it I did, some of it I didn't. And you know what? That's how it should be in life, I guess.
Yeah.
But to celebrate the death of someone or being murdered in cold blood in front of his family, like his little girl, his son, his wife, I think that's what hits home the most. And like, all three of us are fairly well opinionated people.
Yeah.
And you go like, is it wrong to have opinions now? Like,
that's
where have we gone wrong as a world?
He made his fortune off openly talking about his opinion. Like, and that's what he believed in. He was very much a religious Christian. He believed in what he felt was the truth, and he gave everyone an opportunity to argue. So I'm not going to touch on what his views are or opinions are, because
they don't matter.
Yeah, that's 100%. It doesn't matter. You should be allowed to sit there, and this is the sick and sad thing, right? All of these do-good and fuckwits, and I'm not going to segregate them into categories, but you know who I'm talking about, go to his events, give him the views and all of the money, and they follow him around, and then they expect him not to keep doing all of the shows. Like, it was just stupid. And then, to have this platform where there was more people celebrating. There was this one woman that I felt like finding her live and just applauding her. She obviously wasn't a Charlie Kirk fan or against him. She was just some random. And she said, what was annoying me is I was seeing all of these short clips, and one that spoke to me the most was Charlie Kirk, a 5-second clip going, I think it's worth some of the lives losing to have gun control. And she said, now, if you go back to his full talk show and his full event and listen to the whole thing, it wasn't just about saying, it's okay to lose a couple of lives. Like, it was so much deeper that he actually brought it back to cars. There's 50,000 deaths from car accidents a year. That's what we've seen as an acceptable cost to having the convenience of having a vehicle to be able to travel to see people. Like, that's what it is, and that's how he referred to the gun. So he wasn't this cold-hearted. Some people have to die for it, and that's what they're saying. How ironic that he gets shot. Like,
he was saying that was the acceptable number of deaths to keep our Second Amendment rights.
Well, it wasn't my example. This was the.
No, I agree. Yeah. But I'm saying it's really good. Another one that people like to throw around and misquote, and the people that didn't want to show empathy towards him, like they would use the old the quote where he was, "I don't believe in empathy. I don't believe it's a made up word." That was the quote that they would use, and then they'd tag it with, "Why should I show empathy for someone who didn't believe in it?" Like, cool, you don't have to show empathy for him, but that wasn't the full quote. The full quote was, I don't believe in empathy. I believe it's a made-up word. I much prefer the word sympathy because no one can ever feel what I'm feeling. That's why I don't believe in empathy. But people can sympathize with what I'm going through. People can show compassion and understanding of what I'm going through.
Yep. Perfectly said. But it's like that with everything, because all I'm saying is he's a racist, he's a bigot, a misogynist, blah, 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 all these fucking labels. But everything that they're trying to say he is taken out of context. Like, because he's a super religious man, right? So he believes living as a gay is wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
But he believes abortion is wrong. He believes, like, this is the thing. That's his beliefs, man. Like,
yeah, but the gay thing, he wasn't hating people for being gay. Like, he was saying because he did a thing where the guy goes, oh, I'm gay, I'm a whatever. I think it was the same political party as him. He said, well, I don't feel like you should have to introduce yourself as you're gay, like it's a disability sort of thing. Like, you're welcome, you're part of us sort of thing, And he said to the crowd, give him a round of applause for being brave and coming up here and saying that. So he had compassion for everyone. He just didn't believe in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he did say some pretty outlandish things, like.
But everyone does, man.
The abortion thing when it comes to grape and the incest thing, I feel like that one's hard to touch on, right? So I don't agree with him at all in that. He thinks it should be brought to full term and adopted, blah blah blah.
Same with Donald Trump. I don't agree with
when you listen to him why he thinks abortion is bad, you can go, oh, okay, mate, I can sympathize. I can sympathize.
It's a fucking life. He sees it as a life, and it's against his religion. It's against the Bible. It's against how he was, and that's someone else's opinion. I don't like fucking cricket, okay? And you like cricket. I'm allowed to not like fucking cricket. I'm allowed to have an opinion. And he debates with people, and at the end of the debate, you should be walking away going, well, I feel like I put my point across as to why I like cricket, and hopefully Matt's listened to my point, and I've listened to his point why he doesn't like it. And then you move on with your life.
It just seems like the left, when they're not winning an argument, they start yelling.
Bro. Violent,
they start
screaming,
yelling. And
filthy pigs, bro.
It's just like louder isn't winning. That's it. That's all I can say. Louder isn't winning. You're just not intelligent enough to keep this conversation going. Take your licks and fuck off.
And it annoys me because the far left are a real thing and the far right are a real thing, right? But if you disagree with the fucking left, you're automatically this far right extremist.
Neo-Nazi.
No, we're not, man. We're just like, we don't see people being able to identify as fucking furries and cats and having kitty litters and having men being able to walk into women's restrooms and believing in multiple genders. Like, I'll say to anyone's face, there is male and female. And if you disagree with that, that's my fucking opinion. Move on with your life. But yeah, anyway, it's sad. I don't want to get too stuck up on that.
Just one more thing on that, the whole attitude of it. There was a video I seen. There was some right-wing people protesting out the front of an abortion clinic. And a little lefty guy walked up and started giving cheek, like comfortable giving cheek, because they were pretty restrained, the right-wing guys. And he's like, mate, what? Like, why are you talking to me like this? Like, and the dude goes, oh, because you're not going to do anything. He goes, yeah, because I have restraint, something you don't have. Because all of us could just grab you, chuck you over this fence. We could beat you up. We could do whatever we want with you, but we have restraint because we're men.
Yeah,
you know, we're not going to sit here and carry on like you are. So.
Yeah, they scream and they yell in your ear.
Yeah, man, it's putrid.
But it's not just America too as well. Even in Australia, like when they're going all the protests, like whether it's pro fucking, I don't even want to say it, pro this or pro that, and you see all the Antifa going in there with their mask on, and people are walking through there just having their own opinion, and if you walk in there, it's like they're just I'd fucking.
Donald Trump just classed Antifa as a terrorist organization.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's the other thing too, eh? Like people are going, like, because that Jimmy Kimmel got kicked off or sacked in his talk show. For talking shit.
Shouldn't have said what he said.
But people are going, oh, so much for free speech. Well, there is free speech. He can continue to say that, but there's repercussions.
Yeah.
You want to talk shit like that? Yeah. That's the repercussion of your free speech. Go for gold,
One of the
mate.
best things I've seen, like I am seeing, is just the repercussions of people like celebrating it,
the firing,
jobs, yeah. Like they've
lost my job.
They took your jobs.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but sad. I feel sorry for anyone. If it was someone on the far left that was killed, I would have the exact same view.
That Destiny, he would be the biggest cocksucker. Have you seen him? That he's been on panel shows with Piers Morgan. Just says the most outlandish shit. Eh? What if someone shot him? I'd have the same view. Oh, that's
There would be a riot, bro. There would be a riot. What about that guy that went along and started smashing up the Charlie Kirk vigil?
Yeah, like they should have bashed the fuck out of him.
Well, I think they've done a sneaky zay, but he'll get the death penalty. He deserves the death penalty. And anyone that shoots someone in broad daylight in front of their wife and kids, and sadly, this is the saddest thing with social media now, their kids get to see, and curiosity kills the cat, right? And as a kid growing up, you're telling me you would never ever Google that, you'll never ever try it, you'll never have anyone that hates you that sends you that clip, you know. And man, horrible dude, horrible. So he deserves the death penalty. He will get the death penalty, and it will be firing squad.
It's a bizarre thing too, because you know, you mentioned it's our JFK. There's so many conspiracy theories going around right now. Like Candace Owens was really good friends with him, and she doesn't believe anything that's happened. Like, I've been trying to pay attention because that Milo Yiannopoulos, do you know him?
No.
So he was the OG Charlie Kirk. When YouTube first came out, I remember I was living in Toowoomba, came across his videos, and he was just rage baiting people, and he was so condescending. It was hilarious. Like, you go, oh darling, because he was like openly gay, he was sexist, like he was like all of the ists. You know what I mean? And he was just unapologetic about it, eh? And he just, the professional rage baiter. He said, you killed the good guy, I'm unretiring. So keep your eyes peeled for Milo Yiannopoulos. He's going to ruffle some feathers, I'd say. Yeah, right. But yeah, he was on...
that Candace Owen, that weirds me out a little bit. Like, bro, his neck got opened up on live TV by
but there's just a lot of things, like there's no blood trail, him going to the car.
Yes, there is.
Where he got shot, they're concreting it. Like, they've ripped up all the turf. They're concreting that. There's just lots of little things. Yeah, you could go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, you could,
send yourself mad.
At the end of the day, there was too many different camera angles of the impact hitting him and where it hit him. The reaction of 1,000 people in front of him said it all, man. He got shot live on TV, and maybe that's Candace's way because they were super close, and maybe that's her way of grieving. But yeah, Say it.
Enough of that. We got that off our chest. I have
fuck Jimmy Kimmel.
I have a hot take. I think it's pretty interesting. So I don't know if we've touched on this, but I remember listening to Ariel Helwani, and he was saying that the UFC had a superstar issue, which I 100% disagree with there. I just want to say the gap in stardom with Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey compared to the rest of the roster at that time was just so big.
Yeah.
So, like, those who watched every UFC card would know all the roster, but like the normies, I guess, only knew the superstars. So those polarizing superstars like Conor and Ronda, and you maybe say Jon Jones, he wasn't as big as Conor and Ronda.
Yeah.
That gap was just there. But now, like, all the stars we have, like fucking Khamzat, DDP, JDM, like, and I don't know if it's just because I consume it so much that I think these guys are superstars.
Yeah, I'm
O'Malley.
I'm going to probably pop your bubble there a little bit. Like, what I don't deem JDM as a superstar. I think Dricus du Plessis is probably getting up there with his content.
Like Islam Makhachev.
I see Islam as a superstar in his own realm. You know, Khabib was a fucking superstar. People loved him and doted on him. I don't think Islam's there just yet. So I think it is how much you consume and the respect you have for the fighters. My opinion would be, if I'm looking from an outside in now, and I'm a bit of a casual, so I can say it, I would say Volkanovski's a superstar. I would say Khamzat has that superstar appeal to him. I think Jon Jones definitely still has it. I think Ilia Topuria has it.
Yep.
Sean O'Malley, I think he's lost a lot of his aura, if we can still say that.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of disappeared a little bit. And that's where...
I would say the only global recognised superstar was Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
And then that would probably be the last one.
I couldn't even, like... And probably Volk.
Volk would be up there.
Just like you think about everyone around the world that knows MMA would know those people.
Yeah.
Whereas a casual of MMA would know those two blokes.
I don't think
they'd know many others.
No. Well, let's go through it. Valentina Shevchenko, beautiful champion, probably not a superstar, right? Deserves to be, in my opinion.
Superstar in Russia.
Yeah. Zhang Weili would be a superstar in China.
Yeah.
Tom Aspinall, he's getting up there from I would say the
probably in Western cultures,
claret from fucking Jon Jones, because he's the greatest. Sneak up a little bit there. Kayla Harrison, she's getting there.
American.
Magnomed Ankalaev, no way. Khamzat Chimaev, 100% is a superstar. No. You don't reckon?
No.
No, I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon.
I think so.
JDM,
in the Muslim community, definitely.
JDM, but I'm not just saying that.
I'm talking about global superstars.
Yeah, I think Khamzat. Anywhere
the way immigration's going.
Yeah, I think anywhere, any country you went to, and you mentioned Khamzat Chimaev, UFC, they would be like, smash that guy, the smash guy. No. JDM, they would be like, who? You know, Jack Della Maddalena, he's got the Blake Ferguson nose.
Oh, Don Giacomo, yeah.
You know what I mean? Ilia Topuria, I think definitely. He's got it. Go up.
Joshua Van all day.
Volk, I reckon, is a superstar. Marab.
Cody Garbrandt.
Oh, my God. Fuck, he was on his way, though. Cody Garbrandt was on his way, man. He was definitely on his way. Pantoja, no. Ilia, yes. Let's go through the pound for pound.
That's that one there.
Yeah, Alex Pereira. I'd say Tom Aspinall's definitely up there in the stardom. Jack Della Maddalena, no. Magomed, no. Volk, yes. Pantoja, no. Chimaev, yes.
No.
Dilovishvili, no. Makhachev.
I think Rab's better known than fucking Khamzat.
No way. Nah.
You just hate Khamzat, and I understand that. I understand that.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's no bias in this whatsoever.
Yeah,
this is just truly what I believe.
Definitely surprises me then.
I should put a poll up on Instagram, see who the most popular is, Khamzat or Marab, because I reckon people would know Khamzat.
People wouldn't even know who Marab is, brah. 100% they wouldn't know. Khamzat, they just know smash the guy. He's a fucking crazy lunatic, man.
Fucking Marab climbs the fucking stands to fight fans, cunt. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but you know that because you've watched videos. You're talking about stardom when people...
Yeah, his social media presence is 10 times what fucking Khamzat is.
Yeah, I guess I disagree, and I would say that Khamzat would be a superstar. Marab, no. But that's just my opinion, right?
Don't Kirk. I'm not going to shoot you.
Jesus, don't say that, brah. Don't say that. We'll get shut down,
brother.
We'll get shut down.
Righto, moving on. I want to trial a new segment, right? So I've got a new segment I want to try called Hot Take Hotline.
Yep.
So a couple of people were confused what I meant by that, so I just want to explain it. So hot take, it could be like an unconventional opinion on MMA.
Yep.
And our friend Chris Williams has given us a perfect hot take on what I think will fit the segment beautifully.
Yep.
So I'll play this here now, and then we'll discuss what he has to say. So basically, my idea is we get listeners to send in voice notes and maybe some argumentative points of view, and then we can debate it amongst ourselves, and you know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
So here we go. This is Chris. Oh, hang on. It's not coming through.
Is that Chris?
It's meant to be.
Hey guys, it's Chris, the number one asphalter in Australia. Just wondering why I'm gay.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
See, all this technology, man.
Technical pants, I fucked it up
No,
here.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, even if you go through that pound for pound, Jack.
Would you think Ilya is a bigger superstar than Khamzat, or do you think Khamzat's bigger than Ilya?
Nah, Ilya's bigger than Khamzat because
okay, good.
He's the way he carries it. Like when I'm thinking superstar, you cheeky little fucker, man. Like Max Holloway, I thought he was definitely up there, but he just didn't have that.
G'day, boy.
Oh, here we go.
I got it working. Here we go.
G'day, Chris. How are you, mate?
Chris here. First time caller, long time listener.
I love
Always wanted to say that. Here's a hot take for you. UFC should get rid of all the rounds. Just have 15 minutes and 25-minute fights. That'll eliminate all fighters that have prime position or having their opponent staggered be saved by each round. Will also make conditioning a lot more prominent in the fighting game. What's your thought on that, fellas?
Well, I like the idea that the conditioning will come into it. Like, you've got to be more conditioned to fight for longer periods of time. But I also like the idea of you've got 5 minutes to finish me. If you can't finish me in that 5 minutes, we're back to even playing field.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I don't like the idea of just, let's just fucking hold you down for 10 minutes straight. Imagine how many people would fucking walk out of an arena or turn off a pay-per-view because Khamzat Chimaev lies on a fucking person for 15 fucking minutes,
but look,
and doesn't do shit.
Go back to the original fight UFC, right? The Ultimate Fighting Championships,
it's OG
where it was like that. No commission's gonna fucking allow it anymore. And Chris, I think the most important part here is quality. And I think if you would have someone in there for 25 minutes without a break, the quality of the fighting would absolutely drop off. I think having the rounds and the format it's currently in, I think gives the fighter a tactical, I guess a tactical and an intelligent options to fight a bit stronger here and leave it to later rounds. So I get it. I get you're fucking bloodthirsty, but I don't think it would be enjoyable viewing after about 10 minutes. You would be seeing sloths dying.
Well, I'm going to back you, Chris, but one caveat. I think they should have like a legacy card once a year because I've had enough time to think about this.
No, Jesus.
So imagine if they have a legacy card once a year where they have maybe 5 fights with, co-main and main 25 minutes and a couple of 15-minute fights and, yeah, a throwback to the old days and have that as a pay-per-view or something.
I just think injuries...
Yeah, but it's once a year.
Yeah, but I think injuries, man, like you just... Bro, have you ever fucking fought for 10 minutes trying to save your life? It would not be enjoyable. And then a 25-minute round. Look at what these fuckers
I'd still
look
like
like
to
at
see
the
it.
end of 5
I'd like
minutes.
to see it in the new age of talent.
Yeah.
I think it'd be entertaining.
Yeah. It's an interesting take, Chris. I wasn't expecting
You'd really
that
have
from
to pick
So-
your fighters, You wouldn't.
Well, you couldn't put Conor McGregor in there. You know what I mean? Like,
He'd only last a couple of minutes in gas.
literally. Like, there's not many people.
What a
you
bag
could-
of shit.
Like, imagine Volk in there for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You've seen what Dricus
Domination.
Duplessis does for fucking 5. He's not
Marab
going in
would
there.
go for fucking 50 minutes.
Need more time, Dana.
Yeah, so there
Give me
would be-
another opponent.
there would be some people that you would be able to chuck in there, but the category and the fighters that you could choose from, the selection of fighters, there's not many. And I'm looking at a 70-inch TV here with all of the fighters on it, and there's not many I can choose from there that would last 25 minutes.
I think you'd be surprised.
I don't think I'd be surprised at all. Well, call out 5 fighters, and not the ones that we just spoke about. So you can't.
I was going to say Marab, Khamzat, Pantoja, JDM.
Khamzat.
Yeah, he could go 25 minutes wrestling.
Well, just holding someone down.
Yeah, that's still 25 minutes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Shavkat, Armin Sarukian, Joshua Van, Brendan Marino, Royval.
Right, now let's stop. Okay, so let's stop. So do you
Tim
want to watch?
Elliott.
Do you want to watch jiu-jitsu and wrestling, or do you want to watch UFC?
I want to watch Bang Bang.
Yeah, and you're not
Let
going
me bang, bro.
Let me bang, bro. You're not going to
It's a
see
bit-
that, bro. You're going to see.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to have. So people were shitting on John Silver's wrestling. I thought he had some mad scrambles, like getting out of positions, and the
thought he
same with
looked-
Hoofy. They were shitting on Hoofy's ground game. I thought he had mad scrambles, so
I
that
thought
is
Diego
entertaining.
looked like a fucking. He was daddy and he was son.
Yeah,
bro.
it was mad. It was,
Yeah.
but he still had some good
Didn't
scrambles.
fucking Diego have him in mount for like 4
Yeah,
minutes?
but in that first round, but he had an escape in the second. Yeah, he still got out of positions.
Yeah.
Still scrambles. Scrambles are fun to watch, man. Like high level scrambles.
And I'm
They
sure
are.
Jack Jenkins got some
But like
leg kick KOs.
you're liking that to a Khabib fight where Khabib's so dominant. It's cool to watch Khabib be dominant, but the exchanges aren't there. Like it's not fun to watch. There's
I
no
didn't
scrambles to watch.
enjoy watching Khabib fight.
I only enjoyed the dominance.
No.
to-
I
that
like
he could-
watching Islam fight, and I'm a bit of an Islam fan, and I fucking hate
like that Kevin Holland versus Khamzat scramble. I love watching that shit. That is insane. How they were just like
how he flipping out of it. He's like
two dogs trying to fucking
when
root and fight at the same
you're
time.
trying to
It was
catch
insane.
something in
Faked
the
the
pan,
glove touch and then took him down like a dog.
Oh, listen.
Why don't you think he's a superstar, bro? You seem to know all of his fights. You seem to know exactly what happened. Hey?
Oh, fuck.
The only one I know.
Yeah,
Only
sure.
one I know.
I don't know.
Rightio. What card? I didn't even look what card we got this week.
It's the Olberg, isn't it?
Oh,
I
yeah,
bet you he
UFC
pulls
Perth.
out of his next title defense.
Who's that?
Khamzat.
Dricus. Sorry, he
doesn't-
can't, bro,
he
because he
doesn't
ain't
have
got
his
a title, bro.
He doesn't have a title.
We didn't run through this. Let's just run through the main card quickly on this. This is UFC Perth. Stacked card. I see Jack Jenkins on there. Hopefully we get another leg kick.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So we got Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. Jake Matthews has been on a pretty good run, so I'm going to back Jake.
He knows
Matthews
how
in
to
this
lose
one.
a fight, though.
So does Neil Magny.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think this is a good fight. It doesn't really make sense. Jake was going pretty good, and now he's fighting.
Oh, can I say something? We like to throw out a pie strong punt.
Yeah.
Can you put a pie strong punt on Jack Jenkins winning by leg kick?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Leg kick TKO.
All day.
Yep, let's do it.
We got Jimmy Crute versus Ivan Erslan. Crute's looked half decent. He got a nice finish in his last fight, so hopefully he gets it done. Oh, pie strong punt. Just go every Aussie on the card.
Yeah,
That'd be
true.
a good one. Chuck $5 on every Aussie.
Even Junior Tougher.
Oh, is he really fighting
Justin
on the card?
and Junior. Justin's
Yeah,
in the
he's the
prelims,
co-main,
and Junior is
mate.
the co-main.
Oh, man,
bro.
this is stacked. So you got Jamie Malarkey, Colby Thickness.
Thick and easy.
I don't
bro.
like so Jonathan Mikolov is fighting Oban Elliott. I don't like that fight for him. that sucks if he loses that. I want the Aussie to win. Then we got Navajo Sterling versus Rodolfo Bilardo.
Rodolfo Bilardo looks like the scariest motherfucker in the world, bro.
He's got herpes. I don't know why Sterling's taking this fight. Justin Tuffer is the main prelim fight. Jesus.
6-4 and you're the
both the Tuffer brothers are on there. So we touched on Jimmy Crute. So Jack Jenkins, take him for a TKO, leg kick.
And Carlos Ulberg, Dominic Reyes had a fucking awesome night out last fight. His confidence is going to ride high, but I'm going to say Carlos Ulberg by round 1 KO. And let me tell you, put some respect behind my name because I've turned into a bit of a sports bet guru, fellas. I'm telling you right now, I've become a bit of a goat.
Have you downloaded sports?
I've become a bit of a goat. And I'll tell you, the first multi I put on, I wagered $10 and I won 205. So suck a dick. I'm back.
Pie strong punt, Ibo Aslan to beat Junior Tuffer.
Anyone to beat Tuffer is a pie strong punt.
I don't know who Louis Sutherland is. So I'm
put 10 on him as well because Justin getting KO'd.
Parlay the Tuffer brothers to lose.
Oh, fuck that word, parlay.
Parlay. Multi.
Anyway, what do we reckon, fellas? That's 2-hour podcast.
You got a quick pie strong punt for us there, Jack?
Ulberg, decision.
Yeah, I would have backed decision too, not knockout for that.
Well, it's a bit of a pie strong punt, not a fucking
safe bet. That's not a multi.
It's a safe bet, not a fucking multi.
Yeah, well, fucking pie strong punt, Carlos Ulberg, round 1
I like all the Aussies for the main card except for Junior Tuffer.
That's so sad, but it's true.
Yeah. The Tuffer hate continues.
And then we've got 320. Just a reminder, listeners, too, as well, JDM versus Islam Makhachev coming up November. It will be our final live appearance at the Macquarie Inn. If the Macquarie Inn would wish to see us there for another 3 next year, they're going to have to pull out the wallet. So we'll see how we go. But, yeah, exciting. A few good fight night coming up. Let's go Aussies. And then we're straight into UFC 322 as well. Just click on that 320 for me. Just click on it.
No.
We'll save it. Anything else, boys?
That's it.
We're out. Peace.